Hey guys, this is Sage Wisdom by S.L. Harris, and I'm here to do Leo's reading. Thank you guys for joining my channel or just viewing me today, okay? So I'm going to start with the overall energy and then want to go into the reading. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Leo in terms of love, career, finance, or whatever message you want to come through. Please help me clearly articulate this message for the highest good for the Leos. Please help me understand what's being communicated through me from source and help me articulate that to the collective. In Jesus' name, we pray, ask for a lot of protection, a lot of white light and love, and a lot of healing energies out to the world. Amen. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So if you watch this video and you feel like it resonates, go ahead and click the thumbs up. And you can share this video if you feel like it would benefit someone else, okay? All right, so the overall energy, you got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is talking about flight or travel. So some of you may be traveling soon, or it could just be talking about a change to a better environment or change of work. So some type of change is coming through. It could represent success after a period of anxiety, or represents your obstacles being removed after a stressful period in your life. So it's the end of a difficult time, and or maybe a risk that you took that's going to bring rewards to you. So yeah, they're saying like time heals all wounds. So time is going to solve this problem. So you're coming out of a rough era in your life and you're moving into something smoother going forward. Okay. All right. So then you have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is representing intuition, a protective energy is what it is. Independent, strong-willed. So that's you, Leo. I know this is you. So it's like showing that your determination and your confidence is what's bringing success to you at this time. A lot of you are creating new business ventures. So this is representing your energy, the Queen of Wands. This is Leo's energy right now. All right. So it's basically saying the confidence that you had during this time is what's helping you come out into a better space emotionally and actually materially too. Okay. All right. So then you have the Emperor. And the Emperor is talking about, the Emperor represents the masculine energy or dominating male force, right? So it's like, it represents logical thought and like action you would take to put something together. So it's like your willpower to make things happen on this earthly plane. You understand? Yeah. All right. So then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about something new coming in for you. It's talking about something new coming in that's maybe not as obvious as you would think it would be, but is patience needed as this new cycle is ushered into your life at this time. Okay. So it's representing the work that you put into something. That's why you have the Emperor. The action you've been taking and the work that you've been putting into something. It's this energy is coming to fruition now, is what they're saying. Yep. And they're saying because you maintain your confidence during this time, it's like you're about to see the fruits of your labor. Your ship's about to come in. It's kind of what they're saying right now. All right. So that's the overall energy for Leo. Now let's go into the actual reading. All right. So for the situation, you have the World and you have the Ace of Wands. So definitely you're stepping into a new cycle in your life. You're stepping into a new cycle, and it's going to be, this part of your life is going to be more passionate, more exciting. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to take action, like just dive into something that you've been working on, or you're just going to see things changing moving forward. All right. So that's what it's saying. It's saying that you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself as you make this transition from one phase of your life into the next part. But they're also saying your independence and your strength is the foundation of this new venture. That's what's bringing you here. But the part that they want you to focus on right now is focus on forgiveness. And it's like a healing process that you're going through now. So they want you to release any repressed anger that you may feel, because it's blocking out like your health and your happiness. Okay. So you're on the right track. Things are blossoming and they're moving in a direction where you can see the fruits of your labor, the energy and effort you put towards something. You're starting to see that come to fruition now. But they need you to balance out. Oh, that's what it is. They need you to balance out your energies, your masculine and your feminine energies. Okay. Because remember we were talking about Emperor, that's a masculine energy. You have that in your overall. So that's more like taking action, do what you got to do to make things happen. Right. But then you have the Queen of Wands too, which is also, even though it's a woman, a lot of like, I don't know, like domineering kind of action-oriented energy that you have, which is great. That's how you're getting to where you need to be. But they also need you to put in some of that feminine energy, which represents that healing part, taking care of you as far as releasing burdens or stress or anger or frustration from the past. Okay. That's the feminine part. So they need you to balance out your masculine, your action-oriented self with your feminine, the part where you need to work on the emotional aspect of yourself. Okay. So it's saying allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So that's what it's saying. So your masculine side is giving you the confidence to take the action, do what you got to do. But your feminine side is the creative energy. And it's also that energy that's around you that is like loving and nurturing and wants to heal. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Queen of Wands, it's like intuitive. She's really intuitive. So tap into your intuitive side, which is tapping into your creativity, which is also tapping into the energies of like love. And love ushers in like hope, faith, and like forgiveness. If you're harboring anything that needs to be let go of, let it go, release it. Is what they're saying, because that's what could block you from moving fully into this new cycle, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. All right. So now when I look at the other person, or if it's not another person, because if it's not about love for you, if it's not another person, it could just be about the situation that's outside of yourself. They're saying that it definitely was an ending and something new is starting for you. Okay. So they're saying that they need you to continue to release the old in order for this new to come in, which means you got to tap into your feminine energy, which is your creative side, which is being more receptive to what Spirit is trying to bring to you. So they want you to allow yourself to receive. Okay. So that's which means, again, increasing your intuitive energy and your ability to give to others. Okay. Now, they are showing like judgment. Oh, I'm not even showing you on the cards. I just realized that. They're showing they got the Judgment and the King of Wands. Okay. So it's showing, I feel like this is like judgment means like a decision being made or divine intervention stepping in. The King of Wands is your energy, Leo. That's like fire energy. That's again, that's that masculine dominant energy, right? So it's showing like the situation is moving towards what you want, but they want you to be more receptive. Okay. Because right now it's just saying, okay, it's just showing like a lot of straightforward energy. They need you to be open and receptive to your feminine energies, like balancing this out. Okay. So it's good that you take an action, you're moving towards what you need to move towards, and you have the confidence to move towards that. But they need you to be receptive to your feminine energy and creative energies. That's what they're saying. Yep. Again, let yourself feel all your emotions. They're saying that your feelings are sending you important messages for guidance right now, is what they're saying. And you took action, did what you had to do to move into a different phase of your life. But you have to explore your emotions, is what they're saying. Yes, just know that you're watched over and you're protected from your spirit guides, from your angels, from Source God. Okay. Whew. They're saying that this is a time where it's going to be a lot of changes coming through. And God is supporting you each step of the way, but be open to that energy. Be open to that energy. Yes, you took action, you did what you had to do, but you have support from Source, from God, that's helping you each step of the way, and is, like leading you to the next step. Okay, just know that and give thanks to God for like being there and helping you through this. Okay, and even giving you the courage to move forward, whatever this is, or move out of whatever this was. You understand? Just be receptive to the God energy. Be receptive to love. Be receptive to healing at this time, is what Spirit is saying. All right. So when I look at aspects of the relationship, you have the Sun card, you have the King of Swords, and you have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So the Sun card talks about happiness again. And then Ten of Cups is having like your emotional fulfillment, like having what you want in this life. Right. But then you have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords can represent thought and logic, or it can represent like an air sign, Aries, Leo, I swear, Aries, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, so it could be Aries, Aquarius, or Gemini. But it's saying that you are coming into a time where you're releasing your worries and you're moving towards like happiness. But it's like some of you are still being too logical, I guess. Again, we're talking about the divine masculine and divine feminine energy, which really is masculine and feminine energy, which is within yourself, and having that balance. Your masculine energy is more like the taking action, having confidence, do what you have to do. The feminine energy is being receptive to your emotions during this time, So I feel like they're saying that you guys were cutting out your emotions because you were just, maybe a lot of you were hurt about something in the past, but they want you to tune into your emotions, because that's what's going to happen. And tune into your emotion is what's going to lead you to happiness. So you got to heal from that aspect too. Okay. It's not just about taking action and reaching goals and doing what you got to do. It's also about understanding yourself on an emotional level, and allowing yourself to experience your emotions so you can experience true happiness, is what they're saying. Okay. But in order to do this, you're going to have to release unnecessary worries by giving them to God. Ask God to help take away your worry or your fear about whatever it is that you're worried or fearful about. Okay. Literally ask God to help you. That's just the first step. Ask. Okay. And what they're saying is, just take your time as you go through this emotional healing, which is what it is, because you it's like you heal one aspect of your life where you take an action and you come into a different phase, but the other aspect is the emotional side that you have to heal. Okay, so just be honest with yourself about how you feel. Honor the cycles and the rhythms that you're going through, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. And they're saying there's no need to rush or hurry through this. That's why you had the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time and have patience with yourself as you go through this, because everything is occurring exactly the way it should be occurring, is what they're saying. And the situation that you're in, whatever the situation is for you, because it's only going to apply to you because it's applied to more than one Leo, is going to be fairness in the situation. So things are going to be handled in a fair manner. Okay. All right. Let me move on. I got to move these cards up so I can know that I finished this already. Hold on. Buddy, I'm doing my reading, but I'll be done when you get here. The door's open. Bye. Okay. So, all right. So then when I look at what's testing the situation, again, I feel like a lot of you felt like whatever the situation was, it was unfairness in the situation, or things wasn't equal with you, okay? Because you got the Six of Pentacles. You wasn't getting what you wanted from a situation. So that's why you took a break from it. You pulled away. And that's like a lot of you took a break from your emotions or relationships, or feeling your emotions on a deeper level, okay? But it also caused you a lot of stress and anxiety. Like it keep you up at night because you're trying to ignore something that's wanting to be explored, okay? So you're being too logical about an emotional situation. So again, that's what I'm talking about, the feminine energy, tapping into your feminine side, your creative energies, your forgiving energies, your loving energies. Okay. So what they want you to do, they're saying is a person to start something new. So it could be a relationship, a new job, or just giving birth to new conditions in your life. Okay. But they want you to keep your thoughts and feelings focused on what it is that you want. And that's how you're going to make your mark. So focusing in on what it is that you are truly wanting. And a lot of you, it is about love, and like either renewing a love or starting something new, a romantic here. Interesting. Now, what they're also saying is, my mom and my sister's here. What they're also saying is that you got to trust your inner wisdom at this time to get through this. And then you take action. So it's like, I feel like you guys have been doing it the opposite way. You just been taking action, moving out, doing what you got to do to just keep your mind off of whatever it is that you were not wanting to think about, but it keeps popping up because the more you try not to think about it, the more you think about it. They want you to trust your wisdom, explore your emotions, get in touch with that part that you were trying to ignore, and go through it. You know what I'm saying? Even the highs and lows of it. And what's going to help you with this is going outside in nature, taking walks, going outside, getting fresh air, breathing in light and love, breathing out any stress and anxiety, okay? Talking and communicating, praying to God, talking to source about what your fears are, okay? And during that time is when you're going to receive divine intervention. So God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So be sincere about it and you'll get what it is that you want. But again, they're talking about taking your time and being patient with yourself as you restructure your life. Taking your time and being patient with yourself as you restructure your life on a deep emotional and spiritual level. All right. Now, when I look at the outcome of it, and this outcome, we have free will. So this, change depending on the choice or the decision you decide to make based on the current energy. I'm going to read it that way. Okay. They're saying the wheel of fortune. Destiny has stepped in and times are changing. And what's really happening is they're wanting you to cut through the pain, the frustration, the anger, the resentment that you've been experiencing in the past. So that's going to take you to be bold in order to do that. Okay. They want you to untie yourself from the negative emotions that's been holding you back. Right now, I feel like you've just been ignoring it. They want you to actually explore it and then cut it loose. That's what they want you to do, okay? That's why you got the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and Destiny saying the times are changing, but in order for us to completely get out of this, you're going to have to cut loose all those negative emotions that you were trying to ignore because they're still there. And though that's what can hold you back, okay? So you have to explore all of it, but you don't have to do it on your own. You pray, ask God for divine intervention, ask for a miracle, okay? But yeah, you have to do this, is what they're saying. But you are safe. You protect it. You pray, you ask for protection as you go through exploring your emotions. And then once you get clear on what it is you want, that's why I say focus your attentions. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and for the answers that you need. All right, Leo? All right, this is your reading for the first half of June. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you feel like this reading resonated with you, please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. If you want to receive regular notifications of when I'm on, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, okay? If you want something more personalized, once I'm live, check out my description box to give information on how to get how to get a personal reading, okay? All right, light, love, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.